on?
Nothing.
Why are you driving in the wrong way of traffic?
No, I just got changed around. I just moved here like 2 months ago.
Okay.
And I just got changed around.
Okay. Do you understand what's going on though?
Yes.
You're going into oncoming traffic.
I know, and I just decided that it was better just to turn around really fucking quick. So,
Okay.
but I'm sorry.
Do you live here, or are you just trying to?
I just moved here.
No, but do you live here in like this apartment complex?
Oh no.
Okay.
I didn't, but.
So you were just like, hey, I'm gonna turn around by coming in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is your car?
Yes.
I'll look at your insurance
Well,
too.
not my car, but it's my mom's. Because my car got kind of fucked up. I'm so sorry.
What happened to your car?
It's with my dad, like...
No, but you said it got messed up.
Yeah, like, it has a bad oil change and stuff, so...
Okay. Is it insured?
Yes. It
Okay. Can I just have you step out? We'll go look it up on my computer and I'll get you out of here.
Okay. Well, can I just look for the insurance real quick? Because that's what you asked for first.
Sure.
Sorry, I just have, like, really bad social anxiety and stuff.
I get you.
You know, I was like, okay, she's not really doing anything out of line right now. If I was a police officer and you've driven the wrong way, and then you turn around to me and say, I've got social anxiety, I'm going to say, get the fuck out of the car. You've pissed me off. You're trying to get out of this now and play this victim card. You drove the wrong way on the road. It ain't my problem. I'm being nice to you. Now you want to pull this victim bullshit. Get the fuck out of the car.
Do you know, when I saw this video, as soon as I heard the social anxiety, I just knew that was going to get you.
I hate people that play victim. Like, you drove on the wrong side of the road. Just fucking own it. Like, you did that. Don't come with this social anxiety victim bullshit. I'm surprised her hair's not fucking pink.
Well.
Oh, no.
So, just a heads up, I don't want to be out here any longer than you do. We walk back to my car, I look it up on my computer, and I get you out of here.
Okay.
Okay? Go ahead, step out for me.
Wait, what are you looking for?
Your insurance, your registration, I'm going to check your driver's license status, I'm going to do all that. Just go ahead and step out for me, ma'am.
Okay, but...
Do you have any weapons on you or anything I need to know about?
No, but that's the thing is, like...
Get out of the fucking car, woman.
Asking for stuff.
Okay, well, we're past that. Just go ahead and step out. I'll walk you back to my patrol car, and then I'll talk to you back there.
Sorry, just like as an indigenous person.
I can't fucking stand her already. As an indigenous, no one cares where you come from, mate. You drove on the wrong side of the road. What's wrong with? I don't understand it.
So far she's got really bad social anxiety, and she's an indigenous person.
It's not her car either. Her car's also conveniently fucked up. She's just moved to this area. If I was the police officer, I'd be like, you're going to prison tonight. You're making my life long with your woke bullshit. Social anxiety, indigenous.
Right back here, please. Miss Perry?
Well, I'm non-binary, so...
Okay. What do you go by?
It's Kai.
How can I refer to you tonight? Kai?
Why does that matter? Did you tailor make this video for me or something? Social anxiety.
Sprinkle every keyword in there.
Fucking every buzzword. What's next? Wait, let me try to guess. What's another buzzword? Lived experience, trans rights. She's covered a couple of them. She's gonna say
social anxiety.
She's gonna say she's got some sort of like disability in a minute. I'll be surprised if that doesn't come out of her mouth.
What kind of disability?
I don't know. They make new ones up all the time.
Okay. Oh, I'm not going to be able to stop laughing.
Play it.
Have you seen this video before?
No, I haven't.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Okay. Hey, I'm smelling alcohol.
I know.
How much have you consumed tonight?
Like probably 3 drinks.
3 drinks? Okay. Judging by driving wrong way on that street.
I know. That's the other thing that
Well, hang on. Don't cut me off. Judging by how you're driving, the smell, I need to run you through some tests right now. Okay? That's why I have you out of the car.
That's the thing that I asked about before. I said, okay, so you're just giving me for my registration, and you said yes.
Yep.
And now you're running me for other stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to run you through some tests to make sure you're safe to drive. Okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to turn off these blinking lights. That way they're not affecting your eyes as I go through your test tonight. What's going on?
Nothing.
You said you had 3 drinks? What kind of drinks would those be?
Rum and a cider.
Okay. Are we talking like a mixed drink? Are we talking a shot? What are we talking about?
Well, rum is going to be a mixed drink. Cider is just a cider.
Okay. Perfect. Stand facing me, please.
But I just want you to know that I also have very bad social anxiety.
You and me both.
Okay.
Okay? Stand with your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side, just like I am.
I would be too ashamed. I would be too ashamed to be making these kinds of excuses. Now we know that she's consumed alcohol as well. So everything else that she says goes out the window because you were driving on the wrong side of the road, you fucking moron.
I mean, her saying she's got social anxiety, do you think it's like she thinks it's going to help her out of this situation or something?
Yeah, because people that do this shit all the time get away with stuff. They're like, oh, I've got
they play
social
innocent
anxiety.
card.
Yeah, or I suffer from depression. I've got this disability. My hair's pink, this, that, and the other. It's like, no one gives a fuck, okay? Take some responsibility and accountability for your behavior. It's that simple. Stop always playing the fucking victim. Every time you back one of these people into the corner, they start whipping out victim cards left, right, and center. I'm surprised that she repeated social anxiety. I was certain that she was going to say something else.
Like what?
I she already said non-binary, right? Mm-hmm. She said social anxiety. Mm-hmm. What was the other one she said?
Indigenous.
She's indigenous. I don't know why that matters. What, do indigenous people not know how to drive? The other one's going to be disability, right? Either mental or physical. We know that she has some sort of level of retardation based on how she's behaving. So, I don't know. Maybe that might be her scapegoat.
I just love that scene from Borat where he's like, my
Yeah,
brother
retardation.
Billo, he has a very big retardation.
My brother Billo have a very funny retardation.
Hands outside of your pockets, please. I'm gonna have you take those glasses off. You can fold them up, put them in one of your pockets. Perfect. I'm gonna be going back and forth with my finger. I don't want you to move your head throughout this test. I just want you to focus on the tip of my finger, only moving your eyes. You obviously have glasses, so there's no contacts in your eyes right now, correct? Any recent head trauma, traumatic brain injuries, anything I need to know about?
Mental, yes.
Any recent head trauma, though? You haven't hit your head in like the last month or so? You have? Okay. What'd the doc say?
But I had a little concussion.
Okay, so concussions heal. Any long-lasting effects?
Sure. I don't know.
I'm asking you.
I know.
Is there anything that would prevent you from driving that
No.
car? Okay. Stand with your arms by your side, please. I want you to focus on the tip of my...
If you had a long-lasting concussion or a concussion of any kind to the point where you admit that you have that sort of injury, wouldn't that... Are you allowed to drive with a concussion?
No, that's why he was saying anything that would cause you to not drive, and then straight away she was like, no.
She's an idiot. And then what did she say? Mental. Is that what she said? I mean, you got to be mentally stupid on some level to drive on the wrong side of the road.
Finger, okay? Focus on my finger, please.
I am. You're just like trying to intimidate me.
I don't know how I'm trying to do that. This is the test. I need you to take your glasses off, okay? Focus on my finger. Focus on my finger, please.
I am, but you're...
This is just how the test goes.
I know, but you're exaggerating it more than it needs to be right now.
This is just the test, okay?
I know.
When you stop and look at me, I have to redo a certain portion of the test.
Okay.
So just focus on my finger.
Well, as you know, as an indigenous person, and there's a bunch of shit going around, I'm sorry, but it's just for me to be on my toes.
As an indigenous person, there's a bunch of shit going around. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? Someone tell me. Is something going on with driving on the wrong side of the road in indigenous people? And then she also said to him, you're exaggerating the test. I'm sorry, bitch. Do you know how the test goes? Are you a police officer? What you got to do is follow his finger. If you're not drunk, that shouldn't be a problem, right?
No, she said you're intimidating me. What? By getting you to look at his finger?
Oh, what? Are indigenous people intimidated by a police officer's finger? Is this too much for you? Well, I don't understand what's going on here. I'm genuinely lost. This is embarrassing. How old is this woman?
Do you think you can make it to the end of the video?
Yeah, I mean, I could make it. It's just like,
You're going to be able to handle it and cope? It's been a lot so far, I think.
It has. As an indigenous person, this is painful.
I get you. Will you go back to that position I had you in? Standing with your feet together, arms by your side. You said you had 3 drinks?
Can you remember that I told you that I'm non-binary?
Yeah, I'll try my hardest. Okay? It's not something that I deal with every day, so I'll have the mistake of the habit, right?
Thanks.
So I'll refer to you as Kai, right?
Yes.
Perfect. I want you to imagine about a 4-inch wide line, okay? That 4-inch wide line is just going to go from your right foot completely straight to the back of your car. Mm-hmm. Can you picture that 4-inch wide line? Can you picture it? Just a straight 4-inch wide line.
Yes.
Perfect. Hang on.
Do you want me, like,
I'm going to go over some instructions before you do anything, okay? I need to know if you have any injuries or anything that would prevent you from doing a standard walk or turn tonight.
mental health?
Any physical injuries?
Mental, yeah.
The test is over. You're going to prison. You've spoken too much shit. Indigenous, non-binary, now mental health. What was the other one? There's too many. I'm starting to lose track. Indigenous, mental health, non-binary,
There was one
concussion.
There was one she started off with. The first thing she said, social anxiety.
social anxiety. 5. 2 more. You've made up the fucking 7-star Dragon Balls, bitch.
Is there anything that can stop you walking in a straight line?
If you're-
Mental health.
Yeah. Not that you're drunk. Not that you're drunk. Not that you were driving on the
Let's
wrong
just
side.
address the white elephant in the room, please.
Nothing that would prevent you from just walking and turning. I saw you exit the vehicle. You walked over here just fine. No complaints of injuries.
I know. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Mental, PTSD, depression, anxiety.
I get you.
What else do you want?
Well, unfortunately, I'm just asking about
I know.
physical.
I know.
Okay?
I know you are.
So I want you to go ahead and put your left foot on that 4-inch wide line, just like I'm doing. Now, with your right foot, place it in front of your left in a heel-to-toe touching manner, with your arms by your side, just like this, ma'am.
Can you not call me ma'am, please?
I'm trying my hardest.
Okay, well,
Okay.
it means a lot to me.
I'm trying my
I don't
hardest.
feel like a man, so
Okay.
it's kind of triggering.
Right foot in front of your left. Nope. Go back. I'm going to place you in a position.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Triggering.
Just-
You got me out here on a cold Sunday night, and all you got to do is walk that fucking white line, and we're out here talking about non-binary. You are one word away from going to prison right now.
It's literally just shut the fuck up and walk in a line.
Yeah, no one
And you
cares
could
about
have
your
been
feelings.
on your way.
You could have been home by now. It sounded to me like he was going to let her off.
Yeah, he probably would have if she didn't do too much.
But you stacked it now. You stacked it what? That depression, anxiety, social anxiety, non-binary. Don't call me ma'am.
Indigenous.
Coconut, not coconut, it's concussion.
Coconut.
Indigenous. A coconut have a better job at walking the fucking white line at this point. What is this? What is wrong with this woman?
It's just, you know, when somebody is guilty or doesn't want to do something and they just give too many excuses that you know they're bullshitting. Like, if, for example, if I didn't want to film Midnight Rubbish tonight, I could say, Michael, I don't really feel well. I've got a bit of a headache. Can we give it a miss? You might be like, all right, cool, sir. But if I go, Michael, I don't feel well. I've got a backload of work that I need to do. My dog's sick.
You got me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just so many different excuses. You can be like, Sab, like, you're bullshitting me. If you don't do Midnight Rubbish, just say it. Do you know what I mean? And you don't need to give 100 excuses. Just one will do.
Yeah, she stacked bare.
Like, my dog ate my homework. You don't need to say, oh my God, you know, my brother got rushed into hospital and then, you know, I nearly got robbed on the way home. Actually, they robbed my homework. That's where my homework is. But then also my dog ate my homework. Like, no, just my dog ate my homework.
Yeah. If she had just said, look, yeah, I was being irresponsible on the road. We've all done it before. We've all been irresponsible. I've done some irresponsible shit on the road before as well. I remember once I was going around the roundabout. I got caught by the police doing this. I was in Cornwall. And I was going around the roundabout, and the idiots that I was with told me to go down the wrong place, and the sat-nav corrected, and the exit was like 40 minutes away. So I was like, oh no, there's no way. So I stopped and tried to reverse into the roundabout, and the police pulled up in that moment. And he literally rolled down the window. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I was like, everyone in the car, shut up.
Had you had something to drink?
No.
Oh,
it's just
okay.
these idiots directing me the wrong way, and I didn't want to drive 40 minutes to turn around. So I literally just said to him, I am so sorry, officer. Like, I don't want to drive 40 minutes in that direction. He made me drive 40 minutes in that direction. He was like, you know what you done is like, something was going on and he was in a rush. I got lucky. He would have booked me for that shit. But he stopped me. He was like, what you've just done is a serious offense that you can't do that. You cause an accident. The dumbass in the car was like, it's 3 a.m. There's no one here. I was like, bro, shut the fuck up. I said to him, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I know it's dumb. I won't do it again. Like, I've got no points on my license. Like, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. He looked at me, and I had my head in my steering wheel. I was like, I've never been in trouble with the police on the road before. This is what's gonna get me now. And the guys in the car were drunk, and he was just like, drive down this road, keep following me, and I was like, he's gonna make me pull over. So I'm following him into the motorway. He just speeds off. He's like doing 120 miles per hour. Something else must have happened. And now I said to them, guys, I'm going to drive a little bit slower. He just disappeared into the night. So I think something must have happened because he put his sirens on. I was fucked. I just said sorry. And I was like, do you know what? I really don't want him to book me right now.
Yeah,
but
just don't make things worse than they need to be.
imagine that he rolled down the window and I was like, officer, you know, I'm a non-binary mixed-race man with depression and anxiety.
I feel quite intimidated that you are pulling me over right now at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm rather scared.
Yeah, there's all these other, well, there's no one else there, but if there's all these other people here, but you're picking on me. Like, just hold. I was going to hold the L. I would have had to hold it. I thought that I was going to lose my license. Obviously, I ended up losing my car, get a fine. You know, I didn't know what was going to happen because he was vexed. And I was like, he has a right to be. What I did was incredibly dangerous. But I just held it. When he's standing here fucking here talking about, oh, I'm indigenous, the X, Y, and Z. Shut up, man. No one gives a fuck.
Just whilst we're on the topic, though, I will always just take the exit and go the long route because one time at Bandcamp, I was driving and then I was about to miss my exit. So I was like, oh, shit. And I just swerved to try and pull off quickly, you know, when it starts going wide like that when it's splitting off. And I didn't realise that the pavement was going to be so high. And my car literally went bang, bang, bang. And I'm driving now down my exit, but all 3 tyres popped. I had 1 tyre and I was screwed. And then I got stuck on that motorway for longer than it would have been just going the long route. I had to pay for insurance. I had to pay for new tyres and it was just not worth it. So now if I'm going to miss my exit, I'm missing that exit and I'm going the long way.
Yeah, after that happened, like I
lesson,
literally, like my skin I went like blue, like I went cold. And I was like, I'm fucked, man. So
you know that drive home that's just in silence.
And it's because it was so early in the morning. Yeah. We had work at like 8 in the morning and it was already going to take ages to get back, plus the 40 minutes on top of that. And I was when the police officer let me go, I was so relieved and so happy that like nothing happened. And then when it started to settle in that these fucking morons gave me the wrong directions, I refused to take them home.
Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching, just like I'm doing. Arms by your side. This is the starting position for the test.
That's what I'm doing.
You were in it. This is the starting position for the test. I don't want you to move or start the test until I tell you to do so. Can you go back to that position for me? Right foot in front of your left, heel to toe touching. Perfect. When I instruct you to do so, you're going to do 9 heel to toe steps. It'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, but on your 9th step, you'll plant your lead foot. With the foot behind it, you'll do a series of small turns, keeping this lead foot planted. You'll continue down the line, 9 heel to toe steps. 1, 2, 3. When I instruct you to start, you'll focus on each step, counting each step out loud. You'll keep your arms by your side, and you won't stop the test at any point until you're completely finished. Do you understand what I want you to do? Do you have any questions?
No, I'm just really anxious.
Okay, you have 0 questions?
No, but I just want to tell you that I suffer from really bad anxiety, especially with generational trauma and PTSD around white people and cops.
No, pause it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. Now she's got generational trauma. If you had anxiety, what were you doing on the wrong side of the road? I would like to think that me, someone that is not anxious, driving on the wrong side of the road might become anxious at other cars coming in my direction. If you had anxiety, you wouldn't have been doing that. You ain't got anxiety. What you have is a whole lot of bullshit. You are full of shit. Generational trauma. What's that got to do with walking on a fucking white line? Is it because the line is white and the white man's the oppressor? And is that all you see when you walk on it? You are embarrassing. If I was related to you, I would be embarrassed. PTSD, generational trauma. How old is this girl?
Social anxiety.
Yeah, regular anxiety.
Indigenous person. Mental health. Depression, anxiety.
Non-binary.
PTSD, generational trauma. Right, we're at 8.
Yeah. That's the
Can we
7
make it
Dragon
to
Balls.
10?
Yeah. You've got the Infinity Stones, you've got the Dragon Balls. This is ridiculous, man. Bitch has got the Chaos Emeralds. What else is she gonna come out with now? What, her leg doesn't work?
Generational trauma and PTSD around white people and cops. Like, it's just like a whole little thing.
Hang on, ma'am. I'm asking if you have any questions before I instruct you to start.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch around. 1, 2.
All right, I'm gonna bring you back to the first position I had you in, right in front of me, facing me.
Can you remember that I told
You didn't listen to what I said,
I
ma'am.
know.
I said when I instruct.
Proving to you.
I said when I instruct you
I
to
know,
start.
and right now I just feel fucking harassed. So.
Okay. I said when I instruct you to start,
Can you just count now?
you're gonna continue to
I am
count
getting harassed.
until I tell you to stop.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and begin. Pick up where you left off, ma'am. I didn't instruct you to stop yet.
You said until 1006 and 1010.
It's not what I said.
Okay.
All right, you go ahead and stop. I'm going to speak with you right over here, okay?
No,
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back.
don't, dude.
Don't make it hard.
Please.
Don't make it hard.
No,
No. You're going to get a resistance.
Dude,
You're going to get a
I
resistance check.
don't.
Don't resist.
Don't.
Listen to me. Don't resist.
Don't. You're being
Come
a
here.
white man and
Come here.
don't. I followed all of your shit. Like,
Don't resist.
no, yeah, I followed all of your shit.
Don't resist. Have a seat.
No.
Have a seat.
I mean, I will, but like, can I just see you guys are being fucking assholes about somebody who suffers from generational trauma, PTSD, and depression and suicidal tendencies? Do you want me to put it in for you so you don't feel so
No.
fucking guilty?
I have this guy for that.
Fucking douchebag.
Oh, pause it.
Do you want me to put it in for you?
Suicidal tendencies. What the fuck? Well, it's 9 now. That's 9. Are we going for 10? Are we going to get 10 in there?
Well, I mean, just the fact that she's just flagged up that he's a white man, I think that can be the 10th one anyway.
She said, you're being a white man. What else is he supposed to be? Is that the end of
That's
it?
it.
That is fucking hilarious. We got to 10.
We got to 10.
Just being a white man was causing her to have what? Anxiety, generational trauma, PTSD, triggering her anxiety. What did what did you being non-binary have to do with anything?
It's because he kept calling her ma'am.
When you have committed a crime, your gender goes out the window because we need to be able to identify who has committed the crime. Right? Don't care about your gender.
Because right now, I just don't feel like a ma'am.
Yeah. Look, you drove on the wrong side of the road. Just hold the L. Like I said, we all do dumb shit on the road. You made that so much worse. You were going to
Honestly,
get away with it.
Yeah, she probably could have got away with it and she ruined it for herself. She cock-blocked herself.
Yeah, maybe next time, knock off a couple of the virtue signals.
Just a couple.
Keep
Maybe
it to like 1 or 2. You can let him know you have mental retardation because that was exhibited perfectly in the video. That one's valid. You can let him know that the generational trauma was quite funny. I think that if I was a cop, I'd laugh if someone said that to me.
PTSD and generational trauma.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What were you in Vietnam or something? What would you have PTSD over? It's fucking victims, man. I would have thrown her in prison for one night just so she learns a lesson. And when she's in there, I'd say to her, listen, you were going to go, which you shouldn't have gotten to go because you're driving on the wrong side of the road. You could have killed someone. Mm-hmm. I was going to let you go.
Shouldn't be drinking and driving.
Yeah, but you whipped out, 10 different virtue signals. One too many. Next time, just shut your mouth and you might get away with it. But, you're talking about indigenous this, PTSD that. I don't want to hear it. No one cares. Okay? You just cut. The only valid thing in all of this is that you are a clown. If you said, I'm a clown, that would have been cool. Because that's all that you exhibited throughout this entire thing. These people are lucky I'm not a police officer. That's why they have body cams. Because I would have been cussing. I would have been, what the fuck are you talking about?
So
shut up.
Did she exhibit pink hair?
Oh, 100%. I want her to take off her bandana so badly. See the brightly pink or green or blue ridiculous colors. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was entertaining.